Damn you. Mama said. Hey, Miss All-That. I'm leaving my sister and brother-in-law's house. I came over here. My sister gave me some hand sanitizer. She gave me hand sanitizer. Also, bang! I got toilet paper. Is it 8 rolls? Okay, I got 8 rolls of toilet paper. I had toilet paper at home, but I was like, it was getting a little serious. It was getting real. Okay, I gotta be careful not to speed over here because they will jack you up, the police. Hey, just. Hey, yes. But it's been crazy. I was at my sister's and just was having a good time. I've been over there for some hours. The kids were all home. All of the children are home. I got 3 nephews and nieces that are in college, and they were at home today as well. My nephew is looking out for me at Walmart. It's like, Uncle, what you need? Some hand sanitizer, nephew. Hook me up. Hey, Chocolate Capricorn. But I'm heading to my brother's house, also known as the City Pound, because my brother has like 7 or 8 dogs. He wasn't home earlier. When y'all saw me do the video, I dropped mail off and I came to my sister because all of my family stay on the north side of Houston. I'm the only one that ventured off into the unknown, also known as the southwest side. The great unknown. Okay, what street is this? Okay. So I'm going over here to my brother's, and let's see. My sister's neighborhood is really quiet. I love that her neighbors are all, they all know each other and they look out for each other's children. Okay. This is where I need to go. Don't change. Let me make this light. Okay. But it's very, out here on this side of town, you see a lot of woods. There's a lot of woods, and you see like the bayous. They have some lakes somewhere out here. Where am I going? Okay. I hadn't seen my family. In probably some months. I saw my sister on my father's side last. Hey, La Chica. I should be socially distancing myself from where? I mean, I came around my family, but you can't totally become a hermit. I'm getting things, I'm not going to like bars or anything. They closed a lot of those places down, but I had to come and get my, the only reason I came out, basically, to see my family and also to get me some sanitizer. And I'm going to my brother's house, and I'm going by the Family Dollar near him to see what they have, because he told me they had some stuff. Then I'm going back home. We have cows. Look at the cows over here, y'all. Oh, it's on me. The cows in the field. I don't know if y'all seen them, but this is very rural. Everybody to the side. My family looked at me as a traitor when I moved over to the southwest side. They're like, why you want to move over there? Why don't I want to move over here is the question. You don't, you know what? I just think that when you grew up on a certain, hell, I would have even moved out of the city or the state. I've never played it safe like that. My family, they only want to live like right where they've grown up at. They're content. They're like, nope, I can't do this. Let me get the hell up out of here. It's very, the north side, you have to drive so far for some things. And I don't like that. I like the convenience of the southwest side. I could go 8 minutes away and get Mediterranean food. Anything I want is no more than 15 minutes away from where I live. I have 3 major malls, all within 20 minutes from me. So it's like, it's very, crossing this bridge now. I like driving. It's a nice drive out here, I must admit. But, and it's good if you want to settle down and buy you a place. I buy my condo. When I get my condo, I'm going to look at all areas of Houston. They haven't closed down malls yet, but they are discouraging groups of more than 10 people. You know, they are discouraging that. But they've closed down a lot of the eating establishments, and they're doing like Grubhub, a lot of places like that, or they're flourishing now with the delivery, home deliveries. Okay. But, you know, you have to really be careful, even with people delivering food to you, because you don't know how, you know, sanitary they were. Hell, we have people that are eating out of your food before they deliver it to you, grabbing fries out of your bag. So I'd give that a side eye as well. I just say cook. There you go. I saw you just. Okay. What is up? Come on, y'all people. Hey, the soap. Okay. Steve Urkel. Chocolate, you don't care for the north side, 45 or 59. Yeah, my sister stays like in Spring. She stays in a different part of Spring. I stayed in Spring on the 45 side of Spring. My sister stayed on 59 side. Oh my God, I'm yawning. I had to go dry clothes. I didn't even have many clothes to dry, but I didn't want clothes to be piling up. I had this little bag of clothes. Um, but it was good to see my family. I couldn't believe earlier when I did my live, uh, when I went to, my brother's house where my mother used to live at. It was like just the floodgates were open because I had not been to that house. When I was thinking about it, I have not been to where my mother lived since she passed away. I had not been there. So going there, I had like an anxiety attack almost. Just being there, because when you go somewhere and you're accustomed to the person coming out saying something, and it was so odd for me to come there and her not be there. And I got mail and took it to my brother's house, and he was at work, but I'm going back there now just to pass through, see what he's up to. Maybe we could sit outside and talk for a little bit. My brother has a full bar and everything. If you were an alcoholic, you'd always go over there. I don't really drink much, but it'd be good just to sit outside in his gazebo. Okay. What are y'all saying? Thank you, Miss All That, for coming through. I appreciate that. My tree, but I'm so glad. My sister's a lifesaver. She gave me these. She gave me the tissue of life. I said, God, thank you. Thank you for blessing me with and guiding me to the tissue. Yeah, it's still raw. It's a nice day though, really. It's nice today. I'm looking like a werewolf right now. I gotta go get all cleaned up Thursday. Listen, we shouldn't be around a lot of people, but I like that my barber is one of those barbers that don't have. It's my barber is a female, and she does not let you call and get an appointment. There's never been more than 2 people there when I've gotten there. I love that. But my barber be always trying to fix me up with people too. I'd be like, Jackie, no, I'm not interested. Cause she'd be like, he cute. You're not interested in him. And I'm like, no, I'm not interested in him in the least bit. She be trying to fix me up. In my barber, she's little old muscular stud. I think she's about body build. But she'd be having me rolling because she'd be like, he family. It'd be like a guy that I'm thinking straight, and I really don't be scoping guys out like that. And she'll be like, yeah, I think I don't know what he is. And she'd be like, he make good money. I'd be like, oh, he cute. Who is calling me? Oh, yes, right now, y'all. I couldn't pick up the phone, y'all. I'm doing a live. Could you tell that I had a phone call come in? I want to know where the hell am I right now? Okay. But not on my laptop. My internet Jess, has your internet been acting up? Because my laptop is not wanting to connect to the internet. I don't know if there's some connectional issues. What did you say? You saw the caller? Does it go across the screen when someone calls? I don't know because I've never been on the other end. Is that a chicken hanging? No. It's a dream catcher. You don't get out much, do you, Steve Urkel? It's a dream catcher. In Native American folklore, it's used to trap the nightmares so you can sleep peacefully. I like the aesthetics of it. But you're doing your Corona shopping. That's good. Rankin Road. Okay, I'm coming up to 59. Doing your Corona shopping. You know what? I've got all the food that I need at the moment. I got toilet paper that's gonna probably last me about 2 weeks. The Steve, yeah, the Dream Catcher. That was a good movie. It was gross at times. Kevin Durant has tested positive for Corona. Keenan or is it Kevin? It's Kevin Durant. You know, I don't know sports that much, but it's Kevin Durant. But it's getting real. And you can make your own hand sanitizer also if you get a alcohol that has a very high alcohol content. And you can mix that with aloe vera. You don't want to, because alcohol is in the hand sanitizer. But you don't want to use straight alcohol because it will dry your pores out. But it'll dry your skin. So it's best for you to, you can make your own, but be mindful to add aloe vera to the alcohol. And not just any alcohol, you have to get the real high proof alcohol, like 90%, 99% proof, I think. You can't get any alcohol that's like 50% because adding the aloe vera would make it the percentage too low to combat the corona. I'm glad. You know what I found out? So my job, I talked with my supervisor again. We were talking on the phone for a minute. So what I found out also is with my job, they're paying us for 10 days. We're going to get paid straight 10 days of work. But that's separate from us coming in. So for example, I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm working Wednesday and I'm working Friday. So for those 2 days, I'll get paid for 16 hours. But for those 2 days as well, I'm getting paid, 8 hours. No. I'll get paid my regular pay for that day. For each day that I don't work, I still get paid. So I'm only working 2 days this week. I'm getting paid for 5 days. That's how it works. I'm getting paid 5 days for working 2 days, but I'll be getting paid those 2 days, whatever hours I work those days. Like if I go in and work 5 or 6 hours, I'll get paid straight pay for that day. And the next day, I'll get paid straight pay for that day as well. But I'm liking that because it's not overtime, but it's straight, coinage. Yes, hit the like button. So I'm venturing to my brother's house now. Uh, hey, Andrea Lynch. Appreciate it. My little washing powder, y'all. I thought it was leaking out. This is some good stuff too. This is what I use. And it leaked out in my trunk of my car. I'm so glad. I like that name, Andrea. That's one of my favorite authors. Well, it's very similar. Andre Norton, Mercedes Lackey, Stephen King are some people I like to read. That read a lot. And this time of being at home, so just you talk Locks up. So Locks wants to come and stay from Saturday to Monday. Just Locks is cool. And I'm not going to be venturing out hanging with people, so I may be bottled up at home. Bottled up at home and just getting my life, reading. And I'm going to eat so much, you're going to have to roll me in flour to find a wet spot. Let's see. Where am I? That is a long time, just Jess. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed. Hey, Mimi. You know what? With everything happening, I'm happy that I saw all the content creators coming together. And for you to hate on that, because you can give commentary and say, people may be surprised to see people hugging and stuff. And you know what? I think people are surprised because, again, the subscribers have invested so much. Before all this happened, y'all remember me always saying, subscribers, stop getting into these beefs. When these content creators are going at it, stop jumping into the fray and fighting. I can understand subbies going at it. I can understand it. I get that. But when you're running out there like a pack of dogs to attack because you feel like someone's wronged your content creator and you're attacking another content creator as a subby, when they get along again, you're looking crazy because now all of a sudden you're saying, well, you know what? I like Rebel Son again, but you didn't like me last week. And y'all, this whole narrative that Rebel is attacking Lady Nika, y'all know better than that. Don't start that narrative. Let's speak truth. When you lie, you're just a piece of shit lying. And anyone that's lying and saying, I'm attacking her, that's what you are because you're making up something. That's anyone, even with your larger followings, whoever takes it. I'm calling you a piece of shit because you're making up something. Now take whatever I'm saying and deal with it. Now, Lady Nika, of all people, said Rebel had no backbone. And I thought it was odd for Lady Nika to say that, considering her history. That's what I said. She should be the last one saying that someone had no backbone, because she was running around this bitch like a jellyfish for some years. Now, that's what I'm saying now, Lady Nika, if you get this message. I didn't know you and I had an issue. Again, I'm not picking on you and I'm not starting crap with you, but I wasn't aware that you and I had an issue, and you jumped on a panel and said I had no backbone because someone put a battery in my back because I responded to something that was said about me. No, Lady Nika, that would be you. That's not me, sis. That's not me. I support Jay Wilson. I support Five Babe. And even when QB did his video and people saying that Rebel needs to stop waving a white flag, no, Rebel's going to wave a white flag. Some people saying that can kiss my ass because we're not in high school. And let's not forget that there were people that I'm liking, like Five Babe and QB, they were liking people that I was giving a side eye to for a long time. So, subscribers, if you're saying that Rebels should stop waving a white flag, you're full of shit, because if you're saying that to anyone that I should stop waving a white flag, you're acting like TSCC members because you want to see the shits going on, and I'm not entertaining all that. If someone comes for me, I'll come for them back. But if Ask April or Lady Snoop or Read the Heart of Philadelphia are not coming for me, I'm not going to go at them. Because I'm not going to go on someone's command to attack people like a fucking trained attack dog. I don't operate like that. You know, we're all content creators, but my platform is not geared up for that. I don't entertain beefs like that. And y'all know this. I talk about life experiences. I do story times. And from time to time, I get my shits and giggles out of doing a parody of Tracy or Heidi. But primarily, Tracy is my go-to sometimes, and she's very entertaining. But for me to be on my channel and just attacking people, I'm not going to do that. You know, if you want to get the tea, you go to Triple Red X channel, you can go to Brianna's, you can go to QB's, because their platforms are geared up for that. Mine's not. Because when I was like, well, what are they saying? The white flag? Rebel needs to stop waving the white flag. Who's saying that is the question? And it comes, and again, it goes back to that point of, well, you're going to have to pick a side. No, the hell I'm not. If I support you, for instance, if that was Jay Wilson and there were people attacking his job or trying to do something to him off of YouTube, I'm not for that at all. No, I'm not gonna support you doing that. And if someone was doing that to Five Babe or anyone that I support, I wouldn't be with that. But if y'all are roasting and gagging on YouTube, I'm not getting on there fighting like that for people. I like who I like. You know, and if you think I'm being a peacemaker, okay, I'm going to be the peacemaker, because I'm not one of those gay people that like shit going on and mess like that. I've never been that type of a gay person. For those gays in this sector that are built for that and like that, you do you. Your platforms are built for that. I'm not entertaining that. You know, Pretty Ricky is a peacemaker. She doesn't start crap with people. You know, we can't expect Pretty Ricky to be doing the news, and because when you do the news, that's putting you in comfort. That's putting you, people are not liking you because you're reporting on them. But when you do the news, you have to be aware that people are going to start doing the news on you as well. I'm not for all of that. You see how that goes? When you do the news, people start doing the news on you. So you have to be prepared that sometimes they're going to say shit about you that you don't like, because you're saying stuff about them that they're not going to like. So I was like, that's why I commented when QB said that someone was saying that, like, Rebel needs to stop with the white flag. Why? Why is that? Because that's almost like people are trying to tell you how to think. And you know, Rebel don't roll like that. So whoever is saying that, again, you know, start your own platform. If it's subbies saying that, they can start their own platform. You know, because I don't dance to anyone else's tune. I've never been that person. My family is Southern Baptist. You know, I'm not into religion like that at all. So that goes to show you, you know who I am already. My father went to school for theology. What'd you say? Right. It's like, I don't, you know what, let me tell you, back in the days, I would meet gay people, and they would be in groups, and they'd be like, bitch, let me read this bitch. Bitch, you know, they was like, I'm gonna read that sissy. Let me read that sissy. I'm gonna read them fags. And I used to be like, ugh, I'm not hanging around that. That's too, I've never liked that type of a gay person. If you see my friends, when y'all have met my friends on camera, you notice their demeanors are not like snarky gay men. They're not like that. When you see my friends on camera, they're very easygoing and they like everyone. They're not one of those gay people that sit up and be like, who is that? I don't like her. You know, queens. There are queens and gay men that are very snarky like that. My friends are not like that. They like, again, they like everyone. They have a lot of female friends. They're not, when you say people reading someone, my friends don't read people because they're not that type of they're not those types of gays. There are gay men that are always about, what that bitch have on? Let me read her because she look like this and this. You know, they don't talk like that. So I get on here, that's not who I am. And you know, sometimes people try to force you to be like that. Hey K-Tree, I thank you, K-Tree, for coming over here. Yeah, because it's like, and when I see people doing that, I'm like, content creators, and I'm saying this to all content creators, this in all factions on YouTube, be aware when you're doing things that come across as trying to be mind controlling. Because people don't be aware, but some of BS tactics start being adopted. And you don't see them being the same thing, but they are. When you're telling people what side to choose and you're going to make them do this, and, you know, you can't be a peacekeeper because we like to see the shits. You know, that's BS type of tactics. And you're not aware of it, but you're doing the same kind of shit that she would do. And, you know, come on here and have fun. It's like, damn, everybody's not into all of that. Come have fun, come to my channel and you laugh. You get some life stories, you know, but I'm not coming on here just to be like, let me tell you what Rick Reed did. This nasty so-and-so, because he's done some filthy and disgusting things, but I don't want all my commentary to be on what people are doing like that. I can do a little, as QB would say, a little light, but when you start to wallow in the mud with hogs and pigs, the same difference, sometimes you're going to get dirty because you're wallowing in the mud with them. But again, when you do that, you get dirty. You know, and even when you do call-ins, the call-ins and your people are calling disrespecting that you support. Just imagine if someone did call-ins and they had people calling disrespecting you. How would you feel about that? And content creators have to be aware when the shoe is on the other foot. And I'm speaking in general about everyone that do call-ins. When you do that and people are roasting people that you like, Put yourself in that position. If I was to do a call in, or someone you didn't like, someone you like did call ins, just like Nicole and Tracy. Nicole's feeling a certain kind of way because she was like, why is Tracy laughing at her? And this person is roasting and saying bad things about her. And some content creators will laugh when people say things about you, but when things are said about them, they expect you not to laugh. But where they do that at? Again, that's a BS type of tactic, they say. You see how that goes? You know what I'm saying? And even, I'm telling you, subscribers, watch people that you support across the board. If you see them practicing any type of mind control and telling you where you should be at and stuff, you should give anyone a side eye that do that, because they're telling you they're not going to be told where to be at, or they're all, listen, this is how I am. But that same thing should be across the board with everyone. And that's just real talk. Peaceful. My God. I'm back over here in the boonies, y'all. But see what my brother's up to. Okay, everyone's home now, I see. Someone else is over here. Oh yeah, my brother's home. Good. Okay, I can park. Oh my God, hold on. My brother's driveway is it goes on forever and ever. If you're drunk, you're gonna roll off this. Baby, if you not paying attention and drive over here, you're gonna be in trouble. No, I can't park right here because I don't want to be blocked in. Hold on, y'all. Can I park here and be out of the street? They have this big Chevy Silverado truck. This damn truck, you gotta have a CDL to drive it. Okay. What are y'all saying? Hey, Dominican girl. Hey, Dominican girl. But y'all, because this is the thing, you can't like a content creator and just be like, yep, I like you, and all the things that they're doing, and you're like blinded because you like them. And that's for any of us. I'm putting myself in that. If I'm doing some things and you think of those as being controlling tactics, call me out on it. I'd appreciate that, because this whole deity complex, you can't let people. Who the hell is my That's the only thing about cars with keyless entry. My car keys be up under the seat sometimes, and my car's still running. I'm like, they're somewhere in here. Where the hell are they at? Uh, I'm doing good. I'm at my brother's house now. Let me see if he's home. Yo, hold on. Well, I'm gonna have to log off. I may sit back outside with him and be talking. You'll see the dogs running around, acting a damn fool in a little bit. I'm gonna get back on in a few, y'all.